You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible. Folks, remember this video here we showed you of a black doctor in Miami handcuffed outside of his home while preparing to volunteer to help protect homeless people from the spread of COVID-19. Now, the Miami police claim that the officer stopped the doctor for leaving trash in his yard, or was suspected of illegally dumping trash. However, Dr. Armen Henderson believes that he was racially profiled. He filed a complaint with the Civilian Investigative Panel the same day. He's also seeking a settlement from the city of Miami. Now, what happened was, we told you yesterday, the Miami Police Department is conducting an internal investigation saying that the doctor was right to stop, the officer was right to stop Dr. Henderson, believing that he may have been illegally dumping trash. But they say the officer did make mistakes by yelling at him, talking too closely to him, and other minor infractions. Joining us right now is Dr. Armen Henderson. He is an internist of the University of Miami. He's also an organizer with the Dream Defenders. Doc, glad to have you on the show. So the police come out with this internal investigation saying, well, he was right, but he was also wrong. Now, guys, play the video again. Here's what still just sort of bothers me, okay? Here you are at the back of your van. Freeze it right there. Officers coming from another direction. How in the hell can he ascertain from the opposite direction that you were illegally dumping trash when he can't even see what you're doing in the back of your van?
I don't know. I don't really know where the assertion really came from that I was dumping trash. Honestly, I just think he used it as an excuse just to pull me over. Not even pull me over. I was just standing in front of my house to pull in front of my house. And actually, if you watch the entire video, he pulls down a cross-section of my street really slow in the video, and then he decides to make a U-turn and then come down my block. And that's what happens in the very beginning of the video. And so I guess he was thinking about what he should do. Should he stop? He saw me just there. I was minding my business. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know how he came to that assertion, but I completely disagree with it.
Well, and again, what we're dealing with is here you are, you're trying to help, you're trying to do what's right, testing homeless people for COVID-19. He pulls you over, and then this whole idea of like, well, how dare you sort of, talk back, and you can tell he sort of gets agitated. We're sort of like, okay, fine, put your hands behind your back. So what really happened there where you're having this conversation and he looks like he gets pissed off and it's like, I'm about to handcuff you, and you're looking like, what the hell are you handcuffing me for?
I have no idea what he was thinking. I answered all his questions to the best of my ability. I wasn't making any sudden movements. It wasn't like I was going to run or something like that. I was very calm. My voice was very calm. My body language wasn't even threatening. And so I don't know exactly what he was thinking when he put those handcuffs on me. But when I look back and actually did research around the history that he's had, it makes sense. He's like, I guess he thinks a police officer. He's like in the mafia. He's like pulling up on people, asking them, "Are you talking about me?" Which is what we've seen in one of the 6 civilian complaints about him. He's punching people in the face and during other complaints in the neighborhood that he patrols as well. And so I don't exactly know what was going through his mind, but I was pretty shocked, even though I tried to keep my cool as much as possible.
Okay, so you say he also should not have been hired. What have you found out about his history?
So he had 12 use of force complaints, and he's had 6 civilian complaints as well. And I'm not sure of the nature of all those complaints, but from what I've read, some of them were he pulled up to someone at a gas station and asked them, were you talking about me, and put him in handcuffs and told him to cool down. It's like, okay. And then another time he repeatedly punched somebody in the face during a traffic stop. And there were others. I mean, that was only 2 of 12 that were probably more egregious than what I'm mentioning. But it just displays a pattern of him being not really keeping his cool, and completely opposite of what he wrote in the report for the internal investigation.
So obviously they've done the internal investigation. What are you doing next? Are you still pursuing the civil suit?
Yes, we do have a civil suit against the city of Miami. I guess we can't sue the police department directly, but all this new stuff is just coming out. So I mean, we're just sitting back and like, wow, it's another one. So not only does he have those use of force complaints, but early on in his career, 8 years ago when he was first hired, they did a psychological exam, and basically it seems like they found him unfit for the job, but he still got the job. And in the report, in the article that recently came out, it said that at the same time his dad was like the president of the police union here in Miami. So it makes sense probably why he got the job. But now that he's got the job, he's still committing, these offenses against civilians, unsuspecting. And not only is he keeping his job, but he's also being promoted. He's a sergeant now. He has other people who are under his care, under his wing, that he's training, probably to do the same thing that he did to me. So it's really concerning. And it's a shame, because the next time he pulls someone over, particularly they could be a person of color, he could shoot them if he hasn't done so already, or something worse.
Well, this is certainly one of those issues that is very troublesome for so many African Americans, where we get stopped and then all of a sudden it's no, we assume you did something wrong and then we'll figure it out later. But who the hell wants to be in handcuffs? Who wants to voluntarily be in handcuffs and being detained, and you never know how these things go sideways?
Right. In the report it said that I was agitated, but if any level-headed individual was handcuffed in front of their home for no apparent reason,
they'll be pissed off and agitated.
Every right to be agitated. I mean, first of all, I should have been more upset than what I was, but we know, as we've seen, in videos and in history past, that once you get upset, once you get agitated, even if you have every right to, they use that as an opportunity to increase the use of force. And I had places to be. I'm trying to serve homeless individuals. I didn't want to be punched in the face. I didn't want to get tased. I definitely didn't want to get shot. So I had to make a decision just to keep my cool. But it was really upsetting to see that the reason why he put the handcuffs on me in the first place is because I was agitated. And it's completely the opposite of what I was actually thinking and doing, which is apparent from the video that you're watching. But not only did he put me in handcuffs, he also didn't have a mask on. He didn't have gloves on. And he's inches from my face, spitting and yelling at me and belittling me. I'm glad that I had it on camera, but the reality is that I serve patients in the hospital every day, and I'm out in the community taking care of homeless individuals who are the most vulnerable of our population. The last thing I can afford to do is to test positive for coronavirus, and I'm out here taking all these precautions to make sure I'm good, so that I'm able to take care of my family, to hug my children, to take care of my patients. And then this guy just makes a decision to get out of the car during a pandemic for no apparent reason, and then put me in handcuffs. It just blew my mind. It really blew my mind.
All right, then. Well, look, we certainly good luck with your lawsuit, and we thank you for joining us, Dr. Armen Henderson, and we're glad that you're also safe and sound, and this thing did not go sideways.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, folks, thanks a bunch.
All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment.
This is the Ceek VR headset created by Mary Spiel, the sister. We had her on the show. Black woman. She actually is the inventor of this particular headset. And so what happens is you just simply place your phone right into here, and then of course close it up, and then go to their website and then their app, and you can actually experience the comedy showcase. And so they have these headsets, these VR headsets, on their site Ceek.com for sale. Then also they have these 4D 360-degree headphones. First of all, I love the two stuff because they're in black and old gold, my frat colors. But these are awesome because for gamers, it comes with detachable headset, and again, folks, it gives you 360-degree sound. Amazing sound. If you want to buy these, you have a promo code you can use. This is just for our followers, and it is RMVIP 2020. RMVIP 2020. Put that promo code in if you want to buy the headphones, buy the VR headset. You get that discount to buy it. They're amazing. So Ceek.com, RMVIP 2020.
Now back to your Roland Martin Unfiltered video.